V-Day meant just that for Manchester United. They will play in the Europa League final at the Estadio San Mamés in 2 weeks' time after depriving Athletic Bilbao of an invitation to their own party. United didn't make it easy for themselves before securing a passage to the north coast of Spain, where they will meet Tottenham in an All-Premier League affair in Bilbao on May 21st. Of course they didn't. But at least there was none of the lunacy of their quarter-final win over Lyon last month, as they came from behind to flatter themselves with a 4-1 win on the night and stay unbeaten in Europe this season after 12 games. Ruben Amorim had raised concerns that his players would lose our minds again, but they didn't lose anything last night. Not the game, not the tie, and not the opportunity to win a trophy that would guarantee automatic qualification to next season's Champions League, whatever Arsene Wenger might think about it. No, United still have something to gain from this most peculiar of seasons. Domestically, it might be a write-off, but victory in Europe is not to be sniffed at. Holding a commanding 3-0 lead for the first leg in Spain last week, they went behind to an excellent strike by Mikel Jorgizer in the first half, but turned the game around with late goals from Mason Mount, who scored twice, Case Moreau and Rasmus Højlund. The trophy was paraded pitchside before the game, and they will hope to give it a more permanent home at Old Trafford very soon. United will have to play a lot better against Spurs than this, though. They were nervous and disjointed in the face of a determined Bilbao team. Amorim's side never looked like suffering the kind of collapse he feared after letting in 4 goals against Lyon. But it's a measure of how much drama United have put their head coach and fans through that it still felt as though Bilbao scoring first might alter the complexion of this tie significantly, and that almost proved to be the case. However, United held out to deny Athletic an appearance at the San Mamés in front of their own supporters, nearly 4,000 of whom came to Old Trafford dreaming of a miracle comeback. Amorim was able to name the same starting lineup that produced one of United's best European performances in recent memory in Spain last week, reinstating the 8 players who were given a rest at Brentford on Sunday. It was one more advantage United had over Bilbao, who were without their 2 danger men, brothers Nico and Inaki Williams, and leading scorer Oyhun Sancet through injury, as well as the suspended Danny Vivian. Not that you would have known it from the purposeful way they said about this game from the very start. We don't care who is on the pitch, we just have to understand the characteristics. Anything can happen, said Amorim before kickoff. United tried to play with composure to take the sting out of the game, but too often it led only to hesitancy and sloppiness, and Bilbao getting that important first goal just after the half-hour mark. The Basques had threatened on a couple of occasions before then, not least through Alex Berenguer, a persistent threat who twice curled wide of Andre Onana's goal. Then in the 31st minute, Harry Maguire played a stray pass to Lenny Yoro and gifted the ball to Alvaro Jallo. His shot rebounded off Yoro to Mikel Jorgizer, who had the time and space to pick a spot from 20 yards and curl a shot brilliantly into the top corner despite Onana getting a hand to the ball. United's